Previously on Sunday Shockwave.
You gotta follow our lead. You don't want to be pushing this mop bucket around.
You know, you're right about that. I don't like mopping.
Trust us.
Okay?
You have nothing to worry about. All you gotta do is believe in what we tell you. Do you believe?
I do.
I'm really hoping that you're taking to heart some of the words that I'm saying, that the Black Stallion's been telling you, that John Johnson's been trying to instill in your brain there, because not sure you got many other opportunities. So I hope you're on board with the plan we're trying to instill upon you, and really hope that we can count on you.
You bet.
There's big things happening for you right now, and you're sitting here floating. Okay? That's your next step to be a superstar. Okay? Black Stallion, DJ Draper, Johnson are going to take you to big things. Come on. You see, when you're on top, there's big money involved. Okay? And the big money comes from Parks, Denucci. You gotta follow our lead. You don't want to be pushing this mop bucket around.
You know, you're right about that. I don't like mopping.
Just have faith in us. Believe. Okay? Good things will happen to you.
All right.
What are we gonna do, Tony?
This is exactly the problem with American Wrestling Federation right now. We've got one Stallion, we've got one John Johnson. They're corrupting a perfectly innocent kid that I see a future with, and it's not gonna happen if these guys get the best of this.
They're polluting the cancer right throughout the company, Tony.
They are the cancer.
They are. We gotta nip this in the bud. We gotta nip it in there now. You understand?
This poor kid doesn't stand a chance in hell with these two guys as his mentors. We have to do something, and we have to do it now, because if we don't, it's going to start with him, it's going to go to the next, and you know what you got when that happens? It's called cancer. You know what happens when you get cancer? You die. Are you with me on this?
I got you, brother. I'm gonna have to do something about this, aren't I?
You're going to have to.
Old school way. I'll take him in and beat the goodness into him.
Spare the rod, then spoil the child.
Right on, brother. Make it happen.
We
I'll
can do
write it
this.
down. You sign the contract.
AWF.
AWF.
That's right, man.
You got it, brother.
Welcome to the Lockhart Locker Room. I am your host, good enough, Shane Lockhart. And tonight, we have a very special guest, the Prophet. Prophet, welcome to the Lockhart Locker Room.
Thank you.
I'm going to start off with an interesting email I got from Logan in South St. Paul. A 9-year-old kid emailed in, and he wants to know, what or why do they call you the Prophet?
Well, why they call me the Prophet? Because there needs to be a wrestler here in the AWF that needs to show everyone, all AWF fans out there, the truth, the right, to believe, and know that there's something greater than yourself.
To believe. You said to believe, right?
That's right.
Let me ask you this question.
Go ahead.
Follow-up question here, if you will. Do you believe you have what it takes to beat John Johnson tonight? Because let me tell you something, John Johnson is one of the biggest, he's one of the strongest, and I'll tell you from experience, he's one of the toughest wrestlers here in the AWF today. Do you believe you have what it takes to beat him?
Do I believe? I believe 100% that I have what it takes to beat John Johnson. I know he's big, I know he's strong, I know he's gonna kill me. But if you believe in yourself, you believe you can do anything you want, and you can take down one John Johnson.
AWF fans, you heard it here in the locker room. The Prophet believes. We'll find out.
And we've got the biggest, most massive man on the AWF roster here on Sunday Shockwave. It's John Johnson going toe-to-toe with the Prophet here on the CW Twin Cities. DJ Draper alongside live wire Johnny Parks.
What's that, Stacy? You talking about Charlene? No, Charlene.
Get off the phone!
What?
We're trying to call a match here.
Yeah, I'll call you back here. Yeah. Don't worry about Charlene.
Bell is gone, and we're...
Oh, back here. Are we on air?
We are on the air. We are on broadcast television, reaching God knows how many people across the state of Minnesota and 5-state region.
Is that your donut? I'm really starving.
You can't eat my donut. You're going to go into one of your fits after you have the... what's the gimmick that you have? The gluten, the... Yeah.
Celiac, man. Come on.
Yeah,
maybe
right.
I can have one. Sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, just try it out.
Okay. That makes me sick. You trying to poison me, Draper? What the hell?
John Johnson on the outside of the ring now entering those 3 ropes here at Prescott High School, Prescott, Wisconsin.
You know where that is? It's in Wisconsin, Draper.
That's where we are, aren't we?
Do you know where Wisconsin is?
The upper Midwest region of the United States.
Right.
I'm the one who was born and bred here in Minnesota. You're the guy who came from some other town in
the other town.
Suburb of Sydney, right?
Yeah, that one, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I can't remember now.
You've lost your mind, and you've proven that as such. As we see John Johnson look at the Prophet trying to get the adoration of these people here in Prescott, Wisconsin. I know the Prophet could not get any type of reaction from anyone in the state of Minnesota. I don't know.
Oh! And just to make it clear, 6'6", 275 pounds there, viewers, this morning. That's almost as big as my waffle that I stole off Draper's catering plate. But John Johnson,
I already had one. It's no big deal.
No big deal? Okay. Well, I'm going to try yours anyway. Gluten-free, right?
Absolutely right.
Anyway, lock up here. A bit of a size difference here with the Prophet here coming in at a measly 188, but no slouch in the ring.
What in the heck sort of strategy is the Prophet attempting to employ, going power for power with John Johnson? John Johnson's someone who can throw the Prophet around like a 77-cent bag of iceberg lettuce, and he's going to lock up with the man. Come on.
Have you ever eaten a lettuce?
I prefer the romaine with the raspberry vinaigrette dressing.
No ranch?
I don't. It's not my preference. I'll eat it if Stacy or Charlene has it available. I'll have it. But
I mentioned Charlene.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, locking up again. Prophet takes the wrist of Big John Johnson, and to no avail. The strength of the beast is just too much for the Prophet. But not to put the Prophet there is no slouch. Like I said, eats the right fist of the boomstick. But let me tell you one thing.
Boomstick, yes, I love that.
Unbelievable power from John Johnson, as anybody here, I know. But let me tell you straight, Prophet, no slouch, has an arsenal that nobody's quite sure about, but I've seen him before. He's done very well in other competition. John Johnson better not slip up here or Prophet will take the victory.
You understand that as well as I do, but the Prophet here taking on a heavyweight.
2 boots to the face, take that.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at that
elbow to the back of that massive cranium of John Johnson, and the beast is down in the cover.
He's following up with the... Wait a minute.
Almost a 3 count.
Come on, John.
This Prophet is on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire, but this is a situation that's got to get under control.
Mary takes the big man down. Prophet drops the leg across. This could be an upset coming
Kick out, John.
And a lackadaisical cover. You're not going to pin John Johnson
I think I'm going to leave the desk here. I don't know if I can handle this.
Well, you spilt my donut in my pop. Call Stacy for me while I call the match. And nobody Johnson pulls the top rope. Prophet read that coming a mile away.
Now, you like to make fun of John Johnson as someone who's an idiot, someone who doesn't have many brains, but I tell you what, with that type of ring presence, he's a dang genius inside of that ring.
Well, that's about the only place. Have you seen him out there trying to tie his shoes? He asked the janitor the other day on the way to the
There's no such thing occurred as we see John Johnson drop that knee right into the kidney of the Prophet. The Prophet being taken out like the trash that he is.
Well, you call him trash, Draper?
Well, I don't know. Do they have single sort recycling here in Prescott?
Well, I wouldn't be surprised if they did, but I did see some of those bins out there. They're pink.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm a bit greedy. I like that recycling.
I bet you do, as the Prophet desperately making his way back into the ring for more punishment. Johnson dropping those knees right into the sternum that time.
That big size 17 boot right across the throat of the Prophet there. This could be damaging.
Beautifully exercising that 5 count.
Well, it's to the 5. That's one thing Johnson can count to. He hasn't got that many teeth, but at least he can count to 5.
John Johnson punishing the Prophet, throwing him back outside of the ring again.
Here's the thing what I'm a bit mystified about here, Draper, and not only is my pancake now cold, thanks to you.
We're trying to call wrestling matches here, later or before.
Johnson threw the kid out and throws him back in. Ultimately, you've got to put the guy in the middle of the ring, Draper, and pin him 1, 2, 3. He's not doing that. He's playing games with the Prophet, and that's dangerous.
Johnson playing games, perhaps psychological ones. Perhaps one's dealing with tactical, violent maneuvers like the steel chair. He's going to smash onto the face of the Prophet right now.
And John Johnson just eats a boot in the midsection. Prophet firing back with a series of right hands to that big bulbous cranium of John Johnson. Double axe handle, and Johnson's on the run. Oh! And that's how quickly it can happen, Draper. And a second later, turns around, plants that big knee right into the midsection of
Prophet on the run right into that knee as Johnson capitalizes right here with that.
Still got enough in the tank, Draper, to kick out at 2.5. Prophet has got fight in him.
Irish
he knows this is the big
off
leagues.
The rope, big elbow. Boom!
Let's see a replay of that elbow. That was impressive.
Now we can see a replay that the gentleman has picked out. Boom! Right in the mush. Yes.
Powerhouse there. No discussion. No arguments. No nothing.
Well, good. I wouldn't want you to argue with me on that.
Hang on. This is Stacy on the phone again.
Get off the phone.
Hey, look, I'm still. Yeah. No, I'll get Charlene fired. Look to Steve. Steve will organize it. He knows Draper.
Yeah. Steve, I'm going to get Steve to get a cell phone jammer in these venues that we go to if you don't knock it off.
Anyway, back to the match. John Johnson in full control of the Prophet right now. We're into about the 7-minute match. Of this bout.
You're acting as if that is a notable occurrence in the contest that John Johnson's in full control. I mean, is the sky blue? Is his water wet? Is the Pope Catholic? I mean,
well, is he?
I would assume so.
Well, yeah, I heard he was a Mormon.
Oh, well, that's something you could take up with Tony Denucci, perhaps, as we see an inverted camel clutch in the middle of the ring, but the Prophet fighting out somehow.
Ooh. That was a bit low, if I may say so, Draper.
Wait a minute, look at Johnson, full head of steam.
Eats him with the boss man.
1, 2, and that's going to do it.
No, too much fire. This Prophet is showing that he's in the big leagues here in the American Wrestling Federation.
How can he inhale a breath right now?
He is sucking it from somewhere, that intestinal fortitude I haven't seen in a youngster for so many years there, Draper. And he's still firing to the midsection. He's got no give in him, this kid. Draper, he's firing up with everything he's got.
He wants it. But can he get it?
Whoa.
Crucifix, perhaps.
He turns
him over. 1, 2.
Oh, almost 3, Draper.
I had heart palpitations there.
Oh, he is on fire. He's taking it.
He's going for the message. No, sunset flip. 1, 2. Kick out, John.
Unbelievable. This kid could do it. He's got John Johnson rocked, Draper.
No.
He's going to the second rope. This could be a fatal
Not
mistake.
an air arsenal maneuver, but into the waiting arms of John Johnson.
It's a dirt nap from the Celtic Warrior himself.
Dirt nap connects. Academic as the third graders here at the middle school or the elementary school or wherever they study across the street here at Prescott, Wisconsin.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's
your
hear it
winner, John Johnson.
Let's hear it for John Johnson yet again.
How's the leg?
It's doing just fine.
Good, good, good. Because, you know, I would hate if I was taking food off your family's table for what happened in our match.
Mercury, you know damn well that you don't care about my family. You see, I put my heart and soul into this to be the elite champion, and what you did in our match last time was way over the line. You tried to ruin my career.
Hey, listen, Raging Bull. You've been around this business for a cup of coffee. If you put the time and effort that I've put into this business in, you'll know that when you step in the ring anytime, something like that can happen in the blink of an eye.
You know, I haven't let Johnson, Black Stallion, and I'm especially not going to let you try and intimidate me, put any fear in Craven Knight, because I am the elite champion of American Wrestling Federation. And that's not going to change.
You know what? That's good. I like to hear that. You know, you kind of remind me of somebody that they call Mile High. Maybe one day you'll be up there too.
Hey, little buddy, how you doing?
Excuse me?
How you doing? Haven't seen you for a while.
How am I doing? You want to know how I'm doing? Let me answer that with a question of my own. How come every single time I go in the middle of your ring, I outperform everybody? Every single person on your roster, I outperform them, and I'm never rewarded for it. What happens? I come back here, and you give me a pat on the back and say, good job. Keep up the hard work. And for what? Do you forget the fact that I'm a former AWF heavyweight champion, the youngest AWF heavyweight champion, and I go out there in your ring and I bust my ass every single time? For you, for your company. You think if I go out there and I break my arm, if I break my leg, if I break my neck, and I end up in a wheelchair, and you have to call my mother and explain to her why her youngest son can't walk anymore, what are you going to do for me then? That's what I thought.
Welcome to the Lockhart Locker Room. I am your host, good enough, Shane Lockhart. And this morning on the CW, we have a very, very special guest. The one, the only, Mikey Wipeout. Mikey Wipeout.
What's up, dude?
So tell everybody, the other 2 or 3 people that actually pay attention to the Mikey Wipeout history, what actually happened to that knee, and how's the rehab coming?
So, a couple months ago, bro, about, February, March, in the match with Ari Davari, we duking out back and forth. I had him going. All of a sudden, I just felt a little buckle. Turned out to be a little ACL, no big deal. Reconstruction. So, kind of on the mend, back in Cali, kind of chilling, but I get the call from the boss, says, Mikey, bro, we need you out here. Tell everyone what's going on in the CW world. So, CW world, you don't gotta worry. Your boy Mikey Wipeout, he's coming back soon.
Parks, you're up.
And wrestling fans, introducing his opponent.
Hold on, not yet, not yet. Wait.
Hurdles from Sydney, Australia. He weighs 232 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, my fighter, Stallion Parks. Try this one more time. I know he's in the building.
You got a match, Parks? Going somewhere? Don't you got a match right now? Huh? Going somewhere? Who had that match? How about that? So, see you out there.
He hurdles from Sydney, Australia. He weighs
Win that match.
232 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, your player, Johnny Parks.
Get in there.
Ladies and gentlemen, there he is. From Sydney, Australia. He weighs 232 pounds. My winner, Johnny Parks.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think I don't know if I've ever. I mean, first off, I gotta preface this by saying I have no idea what happened back there. As you know, as the bell is rung, I do dual duty here in the American Wrestling Federation as both a color commentator here, play-by-play analyst every Sunday morning on Sunday Shockwave, but I'm also the ring announcer. And I was in there introducing the competitors, and evidently Johnny Parks has some condition with where he's coughing up blood right now. It's just hilarious here as we saw this match set up between Randy the Rainmaker Reigns and live wire Johnny Parks.
There you go.
Oh, give him a bear hug, yeah. Make him cough up more blood. Yeah, there we go. I told the Rainmaker that if he would just listen to me, would just listen to the Black Stallion, would just listen to John Johnson.
He gave up, ref. We heard him.
The Black Stallion getting on that megaphone, letting this crowd of idiots here in Prescott, Wisconsin know what's up. Look at this waistlock. We see the Randy the Rainmaker Reigns in firm control of wrestling veteran Johnny Parks. Parks, no, back to his feet. Come on. Oh, elbow. Ducks a clothesline and a kick right to the gut. Yes. Or that blood perhaps might come right up. Waist lock applied by the Rainmaker. Up and coming competitor here. You knew that great things would happen once he started taking the right advice. The Rainmaker just punishing Johnny Parks as John Johnson and the Black Stallion. I'm not sure why exactly they're out there. I mean, I suppose they could have purchased tickets here. However, neutral observers are are Johnson and Stallion. Continuing again with that waist lock, just punishing the intestinal area here of Johnny Parks, and we've talked in a figurative sense about that guy's fortitude before, but however, I think we might need to speak of that in a literal sense here on the CW Twin Cities DJ Draper alongside, well, Johnny Parks is in the ring getting the tar kicked out of him right now by the Rainmaker. The Rainmaker, someone who did not want to be a referee, someone who wants to be a competitor here inside the ring in the American Wrestling Federation. But wait, Parks going to town. Parks with the body slam. What was that about? Parks a house of fire. Parks doing his darndest to get something going, but back to the offense. It's the Rainmaker with that waist lock, reverse bear hug, trying as he might. Johnny Parks to break the hold. Rolls down to his belly, I guess a freestyle wrestling maneuver, perhaps cover, 2 count. Stallion here now giving Rob Page some firm instructions. 1, 2. This would be the upset of the year on paper anyway. If Randy Reigns, who has controlled 95% of the offense thus far in this contest, were to defeat my colleague here on commentary, incredible opportunity for the Rainmaker. And look at this. Yes, mean streak here. Oh, yes, drops the leg right in the midsection. Yes. Oh, for whatever reason, he decides to go for a cover.
Hook the leg deeper.
Come on here, referee. Rob Page counting as slow as he possibly can, allowing Johnny Parks to slither his way to that bottom rope strand. And look at this. Look at this intensity. Look at this want to succeed, this will to make things happen in the American Wrestling Federation. Opportunities like this. Wait again, another cover. Yes! The fire unleashed from Randy, the Rainmaker Reigns. Hey, now, don't go to that crowd.
You don't need to go to them for approval. You stay on them.
Wait, no. Roll it. 2. Oh, no, this. And the Rainmaker with the nice clothesline cover from Reigns. 2 and a kick out. About 14 or 15 near falls thus far from the Rainmaker. Wait a minute now. Closed fists, perhaps, from Johnny Parks. Irish whip near side and a clothesline. Johnny Parks. Wait a minute. 1, 2, that's going to do it. Johnny Parks went for an elementary body slam there, but could not complete the maneuver. I don't know how much more this guy has left.
Right back to the stomach. There you go. Okay.
Another waist lock. I think we better get an ambulance and a stretcher. I think Johnny Parks is going to have to go to the ER. There's no doubt about it. Johnny Parks complaining of difficulty breathing. This crowd, these idiots here in Prescott, Wisconsin, too stupid to even realize that they can live in Minnesota. Elbow there from Parks, but completely ineffective. Down for the cover. 1, 2.
Put more pressure on his
Ref, I should knock you out, ref, for coming so slow.
1, 2. And another near fall back again to that waist lock. Continuing to put punishment upon Johnny Parks, his Randy Reigns.
superstar.
That's right.
Prescott.
Elbow from Parks from the bottom position.
Oh, come on.
doing his dangest. I love watching this man struggle so much. This guy knows he shouldn't compete anymore. This guy knows his days in the wrestling ring have long since passed as a formidable competitor, especially considering the roster in the AWF. And yet again, he's in there taking on top up-and-coming superstar Randy the Rainmaker Reigns. Off the ropes, ducks the clothesline. Here comes Reigns into the elbow. Johnny Parks. 1, 2. Oh my. Randy Reigns. Back to the waistlock.
Come on, Prescott.
Parks trying to get something going here. Parks is reaching the stage of desperation in this part of the contest. And a stunner. That's desperation indeed. And that's enough. That's enough of this. I think we've reached the pinnacle where Johnny Parks has just reached a stage of arrogance that even he is not capable of. One. That it? Did he do it? I think he did it. I think he just pinned.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this bout, Randy the Rainmaker Reigns.
What a victory. What an emotional victory. What an awesome job by Randy the Rainmaker Reigns, just listening to the advice that he needed to listen to. Yes, the plan has hatched. The plan is going forward. Wow, what a win from Randy Reigns. Look at Johnny Parks on the canvas. He doesn't know it hit him. Johnny Parks just in such pain. Johnny Parks still coughing up blood. They're playing his music. I have no idea why they're even bothering. Raw Page, some goofball in the ring crew, begging to get help, begging for someone to come to the aid of live wire Johnny Parks. But as he came into this world all by himself, Johnny Parks all by himself in that ring. Wow. Again, to recap, Randy the Rainmaker Reigns victorious over my broadcast colleague, Johnny Parks, here on Shockwave.
Oh,